Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a topic that is so powerful, is both powerful and freeing. It's going to free you. And the topic is the art of letting go, releasing control over what you can't change. Releasing control over what you can't change. Now, if you're like most people, it is, it's hard to truly let go of things you can't control. But the truth is that learning to release that grip can be one of the most transformative decisions you can make in your life. So, if you're ready to embrace more peace, less stress, stay tuned. Let's dive in. Okay, number one, embracing acceptance as a path to peace. Embracing acceptance as a path to peace. Let's talk about about acceptance. Acceptance is not just about giving up. It's not that you just, I give up, I throw in the towel. It's not about giving up. Rather, it is about recognizing that there are things that are beyond your control. There are some things that are beyond your control. So when you embrace acceptance, you allow yourself to find peace in the present moment. This is important. For example, imagine you're stuck in a traffic. You're running late. We have all been there. You're stuck in a traffic. You're running late to an important meeting. Frustration bubbles up. You start agitating, and your heart, starts racing. Your heart, races as you wish the car will move forward. It looks like if it is possible for you, you can even push the car to move forward. So what happens? You can change the situation. What if instead you take a deep breath and accept the situation? You could use that time to listen to a podcast, reflect on the day, or simply enjoy the moment, of a quiet time. Acceptance doesn't mean that you like the situation, but it means you are choosing to find peace within that situation. You're choosing to find peace within that situation. Remember, peace is not the absence of chaos. It is the ability to remain calm amidst chaos. So that's what peace is. So letting go of the need to control every outcome allows you to experience life fully. Letting go letting go the need of every time you want to control everything. You will find peace. You will enjoy your life. Let's move to number two, recognizing and releasing the need to control. Recognizing and releasing the need to control. Let's face it, control can feel good. When you think you are controlling things, it feels good. It feels reassuring to know things are going the way we planned. But here is the thing. The more we try to control everything, the more stressed and anxious we often become, especially when life inevitably veers off track, goes the way you didn't expect. So take a moment to recognize where your need to control shows up. There are areas where your need to control shows up. Is it in your relationship? Is it in your career? Or is it in your future? Often this needs, this need for control comes from place of fear. I say it again. This need, you want to control everything. It comes from the place of fear. Fear of uncertainty, fear of being hurt. Oh, I don't want to get into the relationship, I'll be hurt. Or fear of losing something precious. But remember, the need for control is often an illusion. The tighter you hold on, the more it can feel like things are slipping through your fingers. The more you try to control, the more you lose control, actually. So instead of trying to, instead try releasing that need bit by bit. It doesn't have to be, suddenly at once. Just bit by bit, try releasing it. Trust that even if you can't see the whole picture, right now, things will unfold as they need to, So release the pressure of always needing answers and give yourself the gift of trusting the journey. Is important. Release that pressure. Letting go means recognizing that you can't force people to change. You can't predict the future, and you certainly cannot control every external circumstances or external circumstance. As we learn to release this need, look at what happens. We create space for possibilities and opportunities to arise. Excuse me. Number 3, focus on what you can influence. This is important. Focus on what you can influence. Now, letting go doesn't mean you are powerless. In fact, it is quite the opposite of it. It is about focusing on what you can influence rather than what you cannot influence. That's what it means. So ask yourself, what can I truly influence right now? What can I truly influence right now? Usually it comes down to 3 things, and I'm going to give you those 3 things. One is your thought. You can control your thought. Your actions, you can control your actions. And your attitude, you can control your attitude. Think about it like this. If you are in a situation you can't change, maybe you're facing unexpected setback or a difficult relationship, you still have power over how you respond to it. Instead of being reactive, choose to be proactive. Yeah, choose to be proactive. Focus on your mindset. Focus on your growth. Focus on how you want to move forward. And don't just be reactive. These are areas where your influence is real, or where you can influence. And they can have a powerful ripple effect on everything else around you when you focus on those things. So the truth is this: when you shift your focus to what you can influence, you will find greater sense of freedom and confidence, because you are no longer wasting energy on things you have no control over. That's powerful. Okay, let's look at the next one. Practicing detachment to maintain balance. Let's look at this concept of detachment. Now, detachment doesn't mean indifference. It doesn't mean you stop caring. That is not what it means. Instead, it is about caring in a balanced way. You care in a balanced way. And once you start doing that, you find out that you are not being consumed by the outcome. I say it again. Instead, it is about caring in a balanced way without getting consumed by the outcome. That's detachment. Let's look at a couple of examples. If you can work hard for a promotion at your job, but you detach yourself from the outcome, you give your best effort, but also you accept that whether you get the promotion or not, it doesn't diminish anything from you. It doesn't, diminish your worth. It doesn't change your worth. So this practice of detachment keeps you balanced and allows you to enjoy the journey rather than, being, fixated on the destination. I give you another example. Imagine you're a gardener. You can plant seeds. You can water the seeds and perhaps give them some light and nurture them with everything you have. But you cannot control the weather and you cannot control how fast they grow. So detachment means doing your best and then stepping back, trusting the process and allowing things to unfold in their own time. So when you practice detachment, you are protecting your peace. You protect your peace. You are creating a healthy boundary that allows you to give your best without letting setbacks, challenges, or delays disrupt your inner balance or your inner peace. So next time you find yourself overly attached to a particular outcome, remind yourself to take a step back, breathe, and let go of the need for things to be exactly the way you envisioned it, the way you want it. Just detach yourself. Number 5, the final one. Moving forward despite external disruptions. Moving forward despite external disruptions. Let's talk about moving forward. Life is full of surprises. Life is full of surprises. Some are sometimes pleasantly, pleasant, and sometimes not that pleasant, Life is full of surprises. So the ability to move forward, regardless of what is happening around you, is a powerful skill. It's a powerful skill to learn. The ability to move forward, irrespective of what is happening around you. Letting go doesn't mean we stop progressing. In fact, the most powerful form of resilience comes from moving forward with acceptance and grace. Consider this. Let's look at this. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. I say it again. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. When you face disruptions, take a moment to pause, reflect, and recalibrate. What lessons can you learn? What can you adapt? How can you adapt your approach? What lessons can you learn? How can you adapt your approach? Understand that external disruptions are part of life. Sometimes they come in form of a setback at work. It comes maybe unexpected loss or maybe a change in the plan or in your plans. But these disruptions, you have to understand, these disruptions, they don't have to stop you. When you let go of the need for everything to be perfect, you open up the beauty of resilience and the art of bouncing back in case anything goes wrong. And also finding new path when the old ones disappear. When we stop letting go, and when we stop letting external factors dictate our emotional state, what happens? We reclaim our power. You reclaim your power back. We become resilient, able to weather any storm that comes our way. That's the truth. Remember, your journey is yours alone. Don't put yourself under any pressure. Don't compare yourself with any other person. Your journey is for you alone, and you have the strength to navigate it. In conclusion, let's wrap this thing up. Letting go is an art. You have to learn it. Letting go is an art. It takes practice, it takes patience, and it takes the willingness to keep growing. Accept that you can't change everything. Release the need to control every detail. Focus on where you have influence. Practice detachment to maintain your balance and keep moving forward. No matter what life throws at you, determine that you are going to move forward. Letting go is not about losing control, it's about finding freedom, freedom from stress, freedom from worry, and freedom from endless cycle of trying to control what you cannot control. Okay. If this video you find it very helpful, I want to encourage you to share, to like it, subscribe, and share it to whoever you think or to anyone who might need it today. And let's support each other on this journey of growth and healing. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.